Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Human Revolution Blind. Now, last time Jensen was anticlimactically captured in a cutscene, and they stripped him for parts. Basically, they butchered him and took all of his argumentations away. So I'm trying to get that back. But as you can see, I'm not doing too great.
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters. Yeah, I guess that way is the only way. I have no idea how to get past this guy. He seems to not even move. Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
I guess I could knock him out while the other guy's back is turned. But it's going to take a lot of time and...
Bust him up!
I didn't remember he goes that far down the corridor.
Clear landing pad for liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
So I'm basically screwed. I need to retreat all the way here. There's no way this doesn't connect to this at this level, I guess. So I have to be on this level anyway. No, I can't operate this. And this is on too high of a level for me to hack currently, so I presume I need to find one of those automatic hacking tools. Unfortunately, I can't take them both, but I could. Why did he turn? I guess he turns in the middle to check if maybe nobody's following him. I could take this guy.
For dawn confirmation. Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters.
I guess at this point, might as well take down the other guy as well. But I'll have to wait a little for the batteries to recharge.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Yeah, he turns back in the middle.
Landing pad for liftoff. Rifle bank station control confirmed.
Okay, now hopefully there's something worthwhile here. Otherwise,
drop and draft 2 meters.
I've just wasted time. Yeah, I got to the other side of the lasers, which is always something. Can't hack this one because currently my hacking is limited to 1 because they've taken away all of my augmentations.
Holding for dog confirmation.
She said stay here, so we stay here. Orders are orders. Besides, we're near the base. It won't be long now.
Better not be. I'm getting nauseous. Christ, it's damp in here. Look at this wall. I could probably kick a hole in it. It's so weak. This place is falling apart.
Don't try it. Saw a couple of barrels of explosives in the next room.
You're kidding me. I know this thing is state-of-the-art and mostly automated, but that's just crazy. Shouldn't that stuff be in the holds or something?
There's more important cargo in the holes. You know that. Up here, what damage could it do? Leave some scorch marks? Just shut up and enjoy the rest of the trip. And if you're gonna throw up, do it in the corner.
Fuck you.
For liftoff.
So I guess I can blow a wall using the explosive barrels, but I'll have to be careful because that might accidentally kill someone. Gear code. So I guess this might be the code to the cargo hold where they are holding my gear. Hopefully. Okay, I can't cross this because I no longer have the AUG that would protect me from the electricity. But I guess this should disable it, right? Okay.
Clear landing pad for liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Not sure what's the purpose of that. Okay, this leads back to the corridor with the lasers, but hopefully the electricity is disabled now so I can cross here.
Fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Even if I get my rifle and my taser, it'll still be somewhat helpful, although if I remember correctly I have exactly zero ammunition for both, so it might not be as helpful as I would have liked, to be honest. So I guess this is from a friend of some sort, presumably one who disabled my the EMP chair that was holding me in the first place.
Confirmation.
That's not exactly my gear, I think. I think I had more than that. Like I had various viruses and whatever. I guess they stole those? Or they are at a different place?
Clear landing pad for liftoff. Station control.
Pritchard, is that you?
Fuel. I'm unlocking the door.
You're breaking up.
Find the CIC.
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters.
Okay, so that's not all of my upgrades. It's some of them. So are they strewn around the ship, or am I...
Thrusters fall back. Slow.
Or am I... You know... am I starting back from scratch? Because if it's the second, then I'm actually pretty annoyed at that. Okay, I'll get another battery, that's for sure. This might be useful as well for moving around. Definitely hacking, at least to like level 3. What else would I need? I guess I'll get this. Oh, and the cloak, obviously. Probably should have gotten more levels of the cloak. Yeah, kind of regret that now, but it is what it is. There is no like go back or undo button, so I guess.
5 knots.
Yeah, and I have 0 ammunition. Oh, I do have some for this, but still. Yeah, so I wonder if they are going to give me back the rest of my stuff at some point, or
Dropping draft 2
like
meters.
is it strewn across the entire ship maybe or something? Because if I'm really starting from scratch and the whole documentation progress, then I'll feel, well, kind of annoyed.
Holding for dock confirmation.
Now, does this turn all the way around or just halfway? Just halfway. Okay.
Clear landing pad for liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Access granted.
No, I don't think I saw a security computer anyway.
Holding for dock confirmation.
But presumably this will unlock now.
Unstable load
Oh,
detected.
it actually unlocked by itself. I guess the voice on the intercom was talking about unlocking the door, so I guess that's his doing. And I somehow doubt it's Pritchard.
Manual re-initiation of stasis pod life support needed. Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing. Service oxygen delivery system.
Oh, so I guess that's why they needed surplus oxygen on the ship because they are keeping the prisoners in like stasis pods or something. You know, very enclosed spaces for a long amount of time. Apparently, Somali pirates are still a thing in the real world currently. I think the biggest actual piracy problem is near Somalia, indeed.
Container breach detected. Stasis pod failure imminent. Manual re-initiation of stasis pod life support needed. Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing. Service oxygen delivery system.
This is about me, I guess.
Container breach detected. Stasis pod failure imminent. Manual re-initiation of stasis pod life support needed. Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing. Service oxygen delivery system. Container breach detected. Stasis pod failure imminent.
His fucking arms turn into swords. That's definitely about me.
Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing. Service oxygen delivery system. Container breach detected. Stasis pod failure imminent. Manual re-initiation of stasis pod life support needed.
So presumably
Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing.
there's someone inside
Service oxygen delivery system.
that I need to save, but this button doesn't seem to do anything, so I guess it is in a different location.
Container breach detected. Stasis pod failure imminent. Manual re-initiation of stasis pod life support needed.
So apparently they've been picking up even pretty low profile people, like she's a prostitute with some general enhancement. Continuance to Omega. I guess she's inside this. No augmentation, so I guess they kidnap non-augmented people as well. Presumably as a control group of some sorts, maybe? Oh. Interesting. So apparently this is someone who was shipwrecked, whose ancestors were shipwrecked on an island, and he's like part of some native group or something, and has tools made with bamboo or whatever. Interesting. I wonder if I'll get to talk with any of them, like if I get to release them. I'll check the other side first, I guess, because one of them has something to do with the side quest. I guess this is a soldier. Are they all women? Most of them are women, I think, but this one was a man, right? Nope, a woman as well. So far, everyone is a woman. I wonder if that is relevant. Maybe they want to breed someone. Secured wedding ring. Okay. So they seem to be pretty broad in their kidnapping. But I guess this is a man, so that this proves my earlier theory that they just take women. Local law enforcement. So they even take like local police or something. That's pretty ballsy, although I guess they are the main police force anyway, so it's not like anyone is going to prosecute them. There's whole another row over here as well. Prostitute. Oh, a red arrow triad, I guess. Oh, but they, I guess, bought her? Oh, and they do have a name for this one. So I guess this is like a pirate and that attacked them. Secured on high sea, attempt to board Belltower vessel. What's FSA in this context? Federal Security Agency, maybe? Then that would be a government agent of the USA? Wait. No, it can't be, because responsible for Brisbane bombing? But I guess there is nothing that precludes government officials from being terrorists per se, so... I guess I'm understanding from this that they are indeed running some kind of tests on them. And presumably they want to have the broadest possible spectrum, so they kidnapped very different people. Okay, so I think I read that already, right? Yeah, this is from the deserted island. So I guess I'm done, and I'm supposed to... What did that do? If anything. Ah, that's the damaged pod. So somebody is currently dying inside. Which actually isn't funny, so I'm not sure why I laughed at that. It might actually be horrible. Ah, so I guess I need to find one of those. Or is the game... Man, if the game expects of me to kill one of the other people by pulling their life support off and then repairing this one, then I'm afraid I'm going to spend a lot of time here. But it doesn't look like I can interact. No icon shows, so presumably I just need to find a spare one. Something use. Pirate town. Interesting. So that's like ships joined together, I guess? Ink shop port. Explosion.
Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Oh, no casualties have been reported. That's great, actually. Which means they were bullshitting me about killing a bunch of people.
Draft 2 meters.
No! Rick! guess whoever was inside just died. But the game didn't communicate to me clearly that it would happen at this exact point. I'm kind of debating with myself whether I should reload. Yeah, you know what, I will. I don't feel like, I know it's against the rules or whatever, but I make the rules so I can change them at whatever point I want. And I don't feel like it's like my mistake. I think it's something that just happened kind of at random, because I didn't know how far can I move before the game kills him, unless it's on like a timer, in which case he's going to die soon anyway, and I'll just leave it be because I don't want to load a save that's so far away just to redo a whole large segment. Now this actually leads to the place with the pods themselves.
Continuing search pattern.
Okay, so to be honest, I got more than a little annoyed, and I looked up where to find the battery, and apparently, frick, I snuck into my own cell again. Apparently, it's right next to the actual pod, and I just missed it. Like, I was literally there, and I was saying about how I need to be certain that you know, it's not in there, but it is in fact in there.
Sounds like someone.
It's behind some crates, but you can only move like a specific one.
Need a better spot.
Like a specific one that doesn't really look that different than the others, so I simply overlooked it.
He's right under our noses. I want a complete sweep.
Which is definitely annoying. I'm probably going to either cut out the whole sequence or like speed it by 1000% or something like that. is the ladder down? Okay, it is here. I don't particularly... Okay, I guess I can keep it. I still have some space left in my inventory.
Container breach detected. Stasis.
So apparently it's in this room behind the door over here. And it's pretty annoying because, well, I guess those are bound, so they do differ, but I was clicking on the various ones and you can only move this one. I was just like jumping around here and trying to get to the upper ground, but you can't do that either. The only way you can progress is through crouching over here, but first you need to figure out that you can move that one specific crate, which I'm not going to lie, it's kind of annoying to me, but yeah, so we have the pod battery. Hopefully something good comes out of it in the end. A singer? Not quite sure how would that help me. I guess they are not going to wake up now, but until after I've reached the base or something. So that didn't really... like, I really hope something good comes out of it in the end, because if not, then I'm not going to lie, I will be pretty annoyed. Like, I'm already kind of annoyed, but that's not the game's fault, to be honest. That's mostly my fault. I overlooked it. I'm just really tired. But I want to finish the game before leaving for that business trip, because I won't be able to play for like a week or maybe even 2, and I'm very much interested to learn how the story ends, so I hope it's like, I don't know, 3-4 hours until the end. It very much feels like a final journey of sorts. You know, I found where Megan and the others are, and I'm currently en route to there, so hopefully that is the actual ending. Okay, now I need to go to the end over there. And I should finally be ready to climb this big ladder over there. So I guess I'm actually on board now. Must say, it looks quite cool. You know, the open sea. I guess this is the base. Okay. Although it's weird how the ship really doesn't move. Like I know that it's waiting for me to get to the proper part in the level so that it can arrive in the base as a part of a cinematic, but still. Freak. It doesn't really make sense when you think about it.
Damn. I heard that. Come out. Don't make me kill you!
Okay. That might not actually be optimal. Oh freak! I keep when I try to pick up stuff, I keep clicking fire one times too many and end up wasting the ammo. Yeah, I think I'll just let them kill me, to be honest. Probably the wisest thing to do at this point. I guess this is like the bridge or something.
Access granted.
Okay, there's a vent inside. So I guess I can still hack that.
Access denied.
Let's search that. Apparently I can't.
X-ray 9er, North 7 to severe gale 9, heavy storms.
Richard,
Francis Pritchard isn't going to be hearing you anytime soon, Bratan. Not to know this close to the base is jamming array.
who the hell are you?
Someone who's gone to a lot of trouble to make your escape look like accident. I was hoping you wouldn't call quite so much attention to it on your way to this room. But one works with the tools he has. Get to the aft cargo bay. Find the sally port there and enter it. You're going to encounter more resistance. But the longer you stay undetected, the better off your future will be.
Yeah, so it is a stealth mission, and I failed it like so hard.
X-ray 9er, North 7 to severe gale 9, heavy storms, good visibility.
Let's secure the CIC. B compartment alarms have not been confirmed, but we've already had one breach this trip.
I'm sure some of the boys are just a little jumpy about the agent. But you're right. Let's not take any chances. Brett's pissed enough as it is.
And what can I say? I just suck.
Got you! I'll kill you!
Station bearing 1337.5 relative.
Where are you hiding?
They're going to probably revive the others, right?
I know you're here.
There's a mine somewhere? Ah, it's just a camera. I totally didn't see that, but it doesn't really mean anything at this point. I've alerted everyone on the whole ship to my presence, so...
I've got you! Don't make me! Move in! Can't see him! He is out there, and I want
Yeah, I
him!
guess it's just the alternate route.
Stay away! You know what's good for you! Establishing contact!
I'm definitely not in a good situation here. I do have a practice point, I think, so perhaps I should upgrade the cloak and just try to run past them.
You can't have gone far! Search the area!
Sounds like someone running.
Stop him! Take him out! I heard him!
Nowhere to go!
Checking it out!
It's cool how they comment on the fact that I'm invisible at the moment.
Nobody's around here.
Well.
Too late to hide!
I guess it auto-saved here? Or something? I don't remember saving
What are you doing here? Don't make me!
at this location.
He's on the run!
Someone's running. I'll kill you!
Suppression!
Too late to hide! Nobody's around here. Someone's... What are you doing here? Too late to hide!
I literally have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. Hopefully something... This is the correct level,
Sounds like a bomb! I know! Let's go!
at least. It's just
on the run!
like a flashbang.
This is the spot! Well, keep looking! Someone must be there!
Beginning final approach to...
hopefully
Activating security scan.
this will maybe give me the rest of my augmentations back or something.
Biometric data assembled. Subject not recognized.
Sadly, your work has set the base on alert. I may be able to buy you some time, but...
So, you're a hacker.
There's a maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access through a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what was the purpose of that. Why would the biometric security scan recognize me? I am literally a prisoner on this ship. I guess maybe the hacker changed it. He is a hacker after all.
Okay, I want a thorough sweep of the ship's loading bay. If anything strange turns up, report immediately. Got a box cutter on standby in case.
Is this about the stowaway that was captured en route? I thought he was being kept in the hold until they could transfer him to detention.
Confirmed it. However, we've also been apprised of some alarm activity on board. Nothing confirmed, but we're playing this one by the book.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
So I guess this is their base and finally made it to shore. Well, yeah, we'll do that. I'm kind of dismayed by the amount of security they've got here.
Enter combat.
Damn. Holy shit! What's that?
Not sure if that actually helped me, because it might lead exactly to the place, yeah, we've come from in the first place. Oh well. I totally don't care about the alarms at this point. Unless this is like deadly or something, but most of the lasers so far have just been raising alarms, so I don't think they would kill me.
Someone there? I knew someone was here. Bust him up!
You had enough?
I need to drop something.
Lost him!
Someone's run?
I've got you covered! Acknowledge! Keep him busy! Need his position!
You said to follow the cables.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You're behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Why don't you put the gun down? Then maybe we can talk.
Not yet. You've played things smart so far, but this is an enclosed room with no witnesses holding you in check.
You don't trust me. Why'd you set me free?
It wasn't my choice. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to get us both killed before this is over. But if we'd left you in that brig, who'd be around to save your Dr. Reed?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this black project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs, harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp and they just disappear.
Yeah, I guess they're experimenting on them, because that would fit with what I've read at the pods themselves, you know, them gathering people from different walks of life and from different groups to have the broadest possible, subject group. And then they were also talking about, they used words such as processing and whatever, and stripping, I think, like when it comes to parts. So I didn't mean the actual stripping, although that might also be going on at some point.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did?
The Black Hawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover? Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Belltower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Okay.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector? Why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade, and while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because of... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig, and yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Belltower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections, which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Belltower.
Belltower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
The guards in the prison complex, are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I'll keep that in mind. I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
Yeah, I somehow don't think I'll be able to do that.
What? What do you need, Jensen? Because this is going to take some time.
That's all I need to know.
Great. Then get out of here. And contact me when you're in the prison.
He could be over there.
Man, I really suck at this. But I guess I'm also tired and kind of frustrated. I would just go to bed, but if I do, then I will be able to continue at least in like a week or maybe 2, and I'm very interested to see the end of the game, which I believe is pretty close, right? I imagine, I hope. So yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, that was enough failure for one installment, so I guess I'm going to stop it here. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.